everyone, good morning. So in today's video, it's been so long since I've just caught up with you guys on what's been going on, so decided to do a sit down get ready with me for the school day. And as you can tell, I feel like I'm so much more energetic today because I made sure I was in bed and went to sleep before 9. And I always notice a huge difference going to bed at 9 and going to bed at 10. So anyways, today's video is also in partnership with Dossier. So if you haven't heard me talk about Dossier before, they are designer cult favorite scents but at a fraction of the cost. So instead of having to pay a large amount of money for your favorite scent and fragrance you really love wearing, you get to wear and enjoy that same scent but at a fraction of the cost. So the way it works is you'll go on their website and select any scent that you want, either one that you know that's inspired by your favorite scent, or maybe you just want to go and explore. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to try but don't want to pay that full price for it. So you can choose whichever scent you want, and once you choose what scent you want, it'll come in the mail in this box, and it'll come with a card with all of the information with the scent that you chose. It'll have all the notes, what scent it's inspired by, and everything like that. And then you get your beautiful bottle that looks like this. And this one's my personal favorite, Gourmand White Flowers. It's inspired by Flower Bomb, which I absolutely love. So I love the bottles. They are beautiful, and this is how they look. And what's really great about them too is you have 30 days to try out the scent, and if you don't like it, you can return it with no additional charge to you, which is really awesome, and get to try all these perfumes, have that try-on experience in the comfort of your own home without having to go to the mall to try all these scents, which is really awesome. So yeah, and if you are interested, I do have a discount code with them. It's Amanda5 for 5% off your order. Yeah, thank you Dossier for partnering with me on today's video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. It's funny because I said I'm feeling energetic, and then it just hit me that no, I'm tired. It's 5:38. As the year has gone on, I've like naturally, not naturally, but like I've slowly but surely have been starting to wake up later and later, which I'm not a fan of because I've always been this way since I was in school, middle school, high school. Like in the beginning of the school year, I'm waking up early, and then as the year goes on, I push it and push it, and I'm like, I don't like that I'm already starting to do that. I mean, we are already on week 6, which is crazy, because I'm like, we haven't even got to quarter 2 and I'm waking up 15 minutes later, so that's not good. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with the glow screen SPF. But yeah, like I said, we are already 6 weeks in, which is crazy because I feel like now it's officially back to school season for everybody. I've been seeing everyone's like first day of school pictures. So many people are starting this week, so it's like now officially everyone's starting to be back at school, which is crazy because my sister teaches in Oregon and they don't start until September. We've been in school for so long already, but everyone's like, oh my gosh, like that sounds horrible. And I'm like, it's not though. It's actually not, because in just a few weeks we're on a 2-week fall break, so it's actually not too bad. And I feel like in the beginning of the year you naturally have so much more energy and excitement for the year, and it's the end of the year when you're like, I just want to be done and start my break. So in that case, like at least we'll be done earlier when everyone's still at school, which is how it was last year. Like we were done, started our summer break while everyone was still at school, and they were like, I just need this year to be done, I'm so over it. But in the beginning of the year is when you have like the most energy, and you haven't been, you're not over it yet, so it's actually been good. So yeah, speaking of that, 6 weeks in, and I will say I'm just having a really great year. I'm just so thankful to be in this position now where I'm loving my job, excited to go to work, I don't dread it, and just being able to create this life for myself that I've always wanted to have since I was in school. Like, it's crazy. I remember in high school we had to write like, where do we see ourselves in 5 years? And in high school too, I wrote like a bucket list of things that I wanted to do in my 20s, or I don't know if I said just like in my lifetime, but yeah, I remember being like 18 and being like, well, in 5 years from now I want to be graduated with a master's degree. I would have wanted to graduate from University of Arizona, would have also been in a sorority. I want to still be doing social media and YouTube, and I want to be starting my career as a teacher, my own apartment, like, and being able to travel. Like, all those things, I literally remember that is the life that I wanted for myself when I was in high school. And that's the life I want when I'm in my 20s, and now being 24, and those all being the things that I did accomplish. I'm just like so proud of myself for creating that life. And I think that's why I was having such a hard time last year, because I'm like, but this is the life that I wanted, and why am I so miserable when this is literally the life that I wanted? So when I was able to make the decision and move schools, now I'm at a place where I love it and enjoy it. It just feels very fulfilling, because I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel like I'm back on track now. This is the life now that I wanted. So I'm just very grateful about that, and I'm not questioning my whole life anymore, which is really nice, trust me, because when you're spiraling and questioning your entire life decisions, it is not a great feeling whatsoever. Especially when you dedicated your whole life to something and it ends up not being what you thought it would be. But now I'm like just so happy. So when it comes to traveling, I think I mentioned this once before, but I somehow ended up on my bucket list me wanting to go to Oktoberfest in Germany. And I don't even remember how that got on my bucket list or when, but this fall I decided I was gonna go, because I'm like, well, if that's on my bucket list and that's something that I want to accomplish, when other time in my life am I gonna have an opportunity during Oktoberfest to have 2 weeks off for work? So I was like, this is like the time to go. That's why I booked a solo trip, and I'll be going to Germany solo with the travel group in literally a month, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, like I said, that'll be a really fun trip. It's just, I was like, I obviously have to do it now, or else when is the next time it'll ever get done? So yeah. And then another trip that I really wanted to do was St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. That's just something I've always wanted to do. It's also funny because I've always wanted to do Chicago during St. Patrick's Day when they dyed the river green, and I did that last year actually, which was really fun. So I'm so excited for this year. So speaking of that, one of my friends actually told me she would go with me on that trip. So I'm so excited, and we already booked our trip over the weekend. Because same thing, I was like, when am I ever gonna be able to do this? So I was fully planning on doing that trip solo, because I'm like, I don't want to wait for people. There are things that I want to do, and if I want to do them and could afford it, I'm gonna do it before I grow up even more and have more responsibilities and aren't able to do it. During that trip, it is in between our 2-week spring break, which is so nice. So we decided to book that trip. Yeah, just having things on the calendar is just so nice, and it's just makes the year feel so much exciting. Like, I've really tried to prioritize myself in that sense this year, because I feel like last year I let this job consume me, and that I was like, I can't do that because I have work and I spend so much time on the weekends doing work. So it was like hard to do that, but now I'm able to create more of a balance, which is really nice. Also, in 2 weeks, my friend and I are going to the Jonas Brothers concert. Yeah, I've just really been adding those things to the calendar. Last year, my goals was to be posting more on my platforms, and I've been trying to do that. So if you guys are ready, don't follow me on TikTok, make sure you guys go over there and follow me. I've been trying to post so much more content, so that's been growing, and so is my Instagram. So yeah, follow me there if you have not already. And I am also just so ready for fall, like especially if you guys are in Arizona, you know it's been like over 100 degrees every day. I'm just so ready for it to drop under 100 degrees and it to be fall. Like, I'm ready to buy my pumpkin candles, put out my fall decor, and just have cozy vibes. Like, I love the fall season and I'm so ready for it. Like, I'm ready to change my bulletin board. I think I'm gonna do all that, like, it's for me in my head. I think it's after Labor Day weekend is gonna be my, like, okay, it's fall. All right, and that is my makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair right now. I'm just gonna throw in a wave and then put on my outfit. But thank you guys for watching today's video. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see me do my makeup for work, but if you want me to go more in depth in the products that I use daily, just let me know. But because I know I don't really focus on that, but if you'd like, let me know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.